How did your parents mess you up for life? I used to cry when the garage door opened. That sound meant my dad was home and my little brother, Leo, was in for it. Inside that garage, my father's tools hung on the wall like a gruesome display. Belts, cords, and a wooden paddle stained with old blood. But the worst thing in there wasn't the tools, it was a locked metal chest in the corner. We had one rule: never touch the chest. When I was 8 and Leo was 6, Dad caught us just looking at it. His face turned purple as he grabbed the thickest belt. The beating left bruises we had to hide for weeks. I couldn't stop thinking about what was so important in that chest. The punishments only got worse as we got older. Bad grades, talking back, it all ended in the garage. My mom would just turn up the TV to drown out her screams. When I was 15, Leo, who has ADHD, accidentally spilled juice on Dad's work papers. That night was the worst. Dad used every tool on the wall, determined to beat the ADHD out of him. Leo passed out twice. I stood outside helpless, listening to my brother's cries while my mother vacuumed. That's when I knew we had to escape. I got a job and started saving money, researching bus routes to anywhere else. I needed more cash and my thoughts kept returning to the chest. 6 months later, Dad left for a hunting trip and Mom was at work. It was our chance. That night, I told Leo, "Pack a bag, we're leaving." In the garage, my hands trembled as I pried open the chest. Inside, I found stacks of cash, a handgun, and at the bottom, old photos of my dad as a boy, covered in bruises, standing next to a man who looked just like him, only crueler. His father. I finally understood. I took the money and left everything else. "We're not like him," I told Leo, slapping his hand away from the gun. At 3 a.m., we were at the bus station. With tickets to a new life, I held Leo's hand and promised him things would be better. 3 months later, our aunt called. Dad had gone into the garage and never came out. After hours of screaming, a gunshot. Mom found him the next morning. His note said only, "I failed. I couldn't break the cycle." Leo and I are okay now. We're in therapy and we're free.